Well, greetings subscribers. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to try to fix the gearing problem on the Monza 24-inch. These things shipped with a 16-tooth freewheel on the back. So have a Shimano MX. I like these. They're nice and quiet, good old school, sneak up on people. But we're going to swap that out and see if that gearing is a little bit better, because otherwise yeah, I thought it was a little bigger, but I kind of forgot about the tire size. So yeah, you got a 42 in the front and a 16 in the back, same as what I have on these SE rims. And yeah, it's just a little too big. I mean, riding around trying to get up like a dirt hill or in the skate park or something, man, it's just a little bit too big. So what I thought I'd do is I get out my 1981, maybe 80 little key here, and we'll get this one pulled off, and we'll get the 18 put on. I am hoping that there is plenty enough spacing here. It should only bring that up maybe, I don't know, like 1/8 of an inch or so, like probably even with the logo. So what I'm thinking about doing is instead of messing with this, I'll do it on the tough wheel, throw the 18 on there real quick, then throw the tough wheel back on, and just go take it for a spin real fast and see if it's any better. I think it's gonna be. And yeah, who knows, maybe then I'll throw the tough wheel back on the front. I don't know. I still want to put those gold inserts on. Maybe I'll print up a little black thing, or I'll do some black vinyl or something like that covering this up. Actually, no, I'll probably black ABS. I can just 3D print something on there and put those on. If I run the tough wheels, I think I'm definitely gonna put those gold center caps on. So anyway, yep, be back with an update. All right, well, I know I said what I was going to do is put that on the tough wheel, and I actually did, but I figured, well, I have to pull the wheel, and then I got to adjust the brakes and probably change out the brake pads and everything. So yeah, I just pulled this and threw the 18-inch sprocket on the back, and I'm actually kind of surprised that it did not move that up very far. So I thought it might have been even with the logo, but it's kind of right in the center, so I'm happy with that. So now we're running the 42 18 and just pedaling it here to the sidewalk. Yeah, much better. So I think we're pretty good there. So let me get hopped on the bike and yeah, just spin it around the block here real quick and see. But like I said, it's much better, being able to get up some dirt hills, and especially in a skate park. I mean, you can't go out of transition and then need to, do one or two pedals, one of the bowls or jumps or something, and the gear's too big and you only get like, half a pedal or half a stroke in. That's not good. If you're going to do something, you want a full stroke. That's what I've learned. So otherwise, yeah, seat post is now straight. I'm probably going to tilt the seat just a little bit. I got the bars just almost straight up and down, a little angle back, and kind of go from there. Be right back. Oh yeah, this is much better. I mean, I know a video is not gonna do it justice, and explain to you how it feels, but yeah, this is much better. I got the chain too tight, but yeah, I couldn't find those back. Can't find those back black chain tensioners. I actually found like 2 other sets. I got a red set and was that a quarter? Hey, look at me offset the price of my, is it, or is it a crushed bottle cap, or is it nothing? I can't tell. Oh man, look at that. Fail. Thought it was a quarter. Man, even sounds like it. So Yeah, I found two sets. I found like a cheapy generic set, which I'm not going to use. Of course, you know, I'd prefer to find some old school whale tails, but can't get those anywhere. I got the chrome set, originally red anodized, on my Robinson Pro. And oh yeah, this feels so with I will just say a 42 18 on 24s feels the same as 44 16 on 20s. That's kind of about what we got. So, you know, if anybody else is thinking about doing the same thing, yeah, highly recommend it. This feels much better. I mean, even just like cruising around and stuff, this will be much better. And again, I already showed you. I'll just pull this up over here somewhere. And yeah, let's just stick this right here. And again, that's just in closing. Oh man, look at that. Landed perfect with the valve stems. So 42 in the front, 18 in the back, and look at where you're at. You're right there in the center. So that's pretty good. You can still see the logo. And on the SE style chain tensioner, which that's what I'm gonna put on here. I mean, unless I have any problems with it rubbing, because sometimes those can get pretty close to the sprocket. So we'll see. If not, I could probably use the other brand. I don't remember what they are. What was it? I don't know. I think it might have been like an old something that you never see, like a DK or something. I think it's like 1980, 84 or whatever. It was something that when my old Robinson was like gold and black, I never used it. I got the whale tail, you know, debated drilling out the frame and did that, and then you know, left it red so it showed off, and you know, then went chrome when the bike went basically chrome and white. So oh, and one last little thing, for not necessarily for Monza, but definitely for Tangy, is my only complaint on these, which was the same complaint back in the day on the Redline Flights single pinch. This should be a sunken countersunk bolt, which it never was, and it's also on the stroke side. So some of you out there might remember, if you raced and yeah, you weren't sponsored and you were running in, you know, basic tennis shoes with freaking shoelaces, or, you know, baggy pant jeans getting caught in your chain, on this stroke side, your shoelace will wrap around this, or when it's coming down like this, you'll get your pant leg caught in that. So, you know, they fixed that with the double pinch, and they fixed it on others. But yeah, and kind of unusual that they put these both up. But yeah, that was a thing. So when you're coming down like this and you get to this point here, yep, you would get right there, and because the wind is blowing, you get your shoelace stuck here, and then you get your pant leg, you know, stuck there in the chain, or you get your pant wrapped around the edge of the crank like that. You know, so that started you know, the ride in JT or MX motorcycle pants, you know, that were up here, or cuffed, or you were like me with my yellow black and yellow starred gaiters, or infamous Tracer Finn in his CWs. You know, that's a funny ass story about he got his CW sponsorship and they gave him a pair of riding pants with his name on the back, and they almost came up to his knees because they were little straight leg MX motorcycle pants. And so he was like, yep, I got a set of gaiters, and yeah, cured that problem. And he was like, and everybody made fun of me because I was always racing in gaiters. So yep, me too, you and me both. All right, Well, there you go. Yeah, I'm probably, although I like the look of the tough wheels, I'm probably staying like this, and definitely going with the 18 in the back. It rides so much better. So, all right, well, stay tuned. We still got to do the Potts mod and change out the brake, at least the fronts, MX 1000s or MX 900s, depending on what the length is. I don't mind the 1000 as long as the brake pads are up here at the top, and I've got some better brake pads stuff. Wish I could find old Matt Hausers. Man, those are great. That's what I got on my Robinson. And then, like I said, with the Potts mod, and might have to change the tires just to see if we can get that cable to come down and back up, because I don't know, definitely can't use this without some modification because it's riveted. So is this. So yeah, I think one set I think the MX 1000s I have are already reversed, so they're ready for it. So if I could just slap those on there, they're black. They're new on the MX 1000s, and then the MX 900s I think are also swapped, or they have a bolt on the back, and they're 1984s, because I believe I put the 83s on my Hutch Trickstar. So take it from there. All right, well, once again, see you on the next one.